Let me explain a C program to find the greatest among three numbers using if-else condition statement. So as usual, I have got two preprocessor in the beginning to include stdio.h to provide inbuilt functions like printf and scanf, Conio header file to provide clear screen and getch. So there is a function called main function here. In the beginning, I have declared x, y, z as three integers and then clear screen to keep the user screen clear in the beginning of execution of the program. Here I am giving prompt to the user to enter three numbers for the values of x, y, z, which are integers, and whatever the user enter the three values, which are three integers coming into address of x, address of y, and address of z. So I am using scanf to input three variables from the user. Now I enter the logic to find out the greatest among three numbers. First of all, I check, is x greater than the y? If at all x greater than the y, then this part of the program will be executed. If x is greater than y, then x is compared with z next. So if x is greater than y as well as greater than z, then the largest will be x. Otherwise, x was greater than y but not greater than z in the sense, then the largest will be z. Suppose if x is not greater than y, that is a case of else, that is not greater than y. Y is greater in the sense I am going to enter this part of the program where y is compared then with z. If y is greater than z, then y was greater than x, is greater than z. So you are going to display greatest as y. Otherwise, y was greater than x but not greater than z in the sense z is the greatest among the three numbers. So getch function will get the character from the keyboard. So this is the program to find the greatest among three numbers using if else. Let us run this program. I will compile it. As there are no errors, I will go to run the program. I have entered the user screen. I enter three numbers such as 7, 5 and 9, and I enter the largest is 9 among the three numbers. So this is how I have found greatest among the three numbers using if else. Let me check another method of finding the greater among the three numbers. This time I am going to use ternary operator. Let me open that program. Ternary operator being used to find out greater among the three numbers. Now, as usual, two preprocessors and main function and integer xyz as well as another variable has come to store the output. To get the output, I have introduced a fourth variable as largest. Then I have cleared the screen. I give the prompt to the user to enter three numbers which will enter xyz. So that will be input to xyz, three integers using scanf. Now this is the formula or else expression using the colon and question mark. Question mark and colon will find out true and false condition to help in finding the largest. See, in the first place, is x greater than y? If x is greater than y, if it is true, then this first bracket will be analyzed. So if x greater than y is true, then x is compared with z. If that is also true, X is the greatest. If that were to be false, Z will be taken as the greatest. Suppose X greater than Y is false, then second bracket that is coming after the colon is analyzed. Then Y is further greater than Z in the sense Y will be the greatest or Z will be the greatest. So ternary operator is nothing but an operator which uses three operands. How does it work? Question mark and colon will come uh, in tandem, in pair. So in this case, X is greater than Y is checked. If it is true, first bracket will be analyzed. If it is false, second bracket will be analyzed. In the first bracket, X will be compared with Z to find if it is true, X as great, otherwise or false in the sense Z as great. In the second bracket, Y is compared with Z, and if it is true, Y is the greatest, otherwise if it is false, then Z is the greatest. So finally largest is found out, and using the output function printf, that is displayed as the largest. So get function, unformatted function, will get the character from the keyboard. So that is how this program works. Let us compile this program. Followed with that, let's run this program. Now again I'll enter three numbers. Now among 5135 is the largest, which is found out and displayed as the largest. Thank you so much.